Hi gang, Denise here. Today I want to show you a great technique to work on the psoas and diaphragm. These muscles are hardwired with the nervous system, and so if you are stressed, these muscles are very stressed. They could also be holding you back in back bends, particularly wheel pose, but other back bending postures, so really worth releasing these muscles. Here's where they're located. They help, psoas is one of the muscles that literally helps hold you up. It's attached to the spine, the anterior part of the spine, and it comes almost straight down, attaching to the top of one of your main thigh bone. And then of course the diaphragm is one of your main muscles of respiration, dome-shaped muscle, almost cutting your trunk in half. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the ball at the low end of my psoas, let it sink in, and then I'm going to start working my way up. Then I'll work across my diaphragm and work down the other side into the psoas again. But I'll do this in a very abbreviated way, just quickly explaining some of the techniques I use. So first of all, I just drop into the ball and let my tissues start to soften. This could take several deep breaths right here. And then once I settle in, I might move my leg in and out like this, because this is one of the things the psoas does. And this is sort of like massaging my psoas, deep self-massage. And then I'll move a little further down, or rather up on the psoas, down on the mat, and do that movement again. And then maybe I'll use some active inhibition, because sometimes the muscle's quite tense, so this can help release it. And push out with my belly. And after a few seconds, I'll just soften the muscles and release again. So if I do that a few times, I get a profound release of all of the tissue and especially the psoas. And then in time, I can work across similar techniques with my diaphragm, but I may move from my trunk now from side to side to release my diaphragm. So there's all kinds of great corners I can get into and great techniques I can use, but that is a fairly advanced area to get into. And if you feel like you'd like a little more instruction and help and assistance, guidance for getting in there, you could join me on March 12th for a registered class all about this ball rolling. What I'm going to do is for 6 weeks take a different area of the body and teach you really great releases for those areas. So at the end of it, you're going to have a sequence of techniques for pretty much every area of the body, and also a set of tools. So you'll have some yoga tune-up balls and a foam roller as well. So this will give you a really good introduction into the whole rolling experience, and I'll give you some great tips and instruction. So join me if you like. We'll put a link below so you can check out the details of registering for that course. Thanks for joining, gang. I hope I'll see you there. Bye for now.